Hey there again, folks! Welcome back to my Let's Play of Ever17, the Identity. And we are about to hit the ending with Sara. The good ending, I believe. So let's see if they get it to the surface. Looks like they're about there. Never again, Sara. Wow, I'm so sorry, people. I thought there'd be a little bit after that. Like a scene, you know, kind of like the kid with you know, where they're standing there on the... That's it? I could have just put that in the last one. Is that it? Okay. Okay, well. At least there were answers in that route. I will give it that. That is a improvement. Now, I have been informed that there is a, for each Takshi and the kid, there is one route left, so, for each, I think it's in there, right? So, hopefully the final answers will be revealed there. The whole brother-sister thing with kid and Sara, that's, I feel like how it's got question marks on there. But that at least was somewhat revealing. That they're siblings and been under the watch of the police for their entire lives. I don't know what's up with Coco though. I don't know what her story is. Because she's obviously more connected to Sara than any of them. I still say that first scene sounded a lot like Coco. I might be wrong. I might be very well wrong. But the first scene where he had the memory thing of him. Yeah, I have the feeling my words are just not going to happen again today. So. But the you know where he found that storage room, and he remembered he was, or had a flashback of him being in the room. It sounded like Coco next door rather than him. Well, obviously it's supposed to be younger Sara. It would have been a younger Sara at that point, but this sounded like Coco. I might be wrong though. So, she's what I'm really confused about, how she fits into all this. Also, how or why they're not together in the same thing. If you're Takshi, there is no Sara, and if you're the kid, there's Coco, but not the way that it was. And I heard a low mechanical sound from far away. The breeze passed through the tree leaves, making them rustle. The same wind gently caressed my cheeks. Wind, rustling leaves. I opened my eyes slowly. I didn't know where I was for a moment. Had there been a place like this in LeMU? I looked up. There was no ceiling. There was just a sprawling, starry sky. It was not like a fake sky like the cosmic well room, but a sky that felt broad and infinite. I was on the ground. More precisely, I was on the floating island in No. Yes, we had swum to it. The nearly 100 feet from Zoete stock to the surface. Somehow I climbed into the emergency entrance of No, holding Sara unconscious in my arms. I remember checking to see if Sara was alright. This looks like a good instance for the old cliche where Takshi and you and her are like, oh, he's dead, they're dead. And him to climb up on the island and be like, he'll cry about, the kid, he's dead. Oh, you're alive, cool. What have I seen? Yeah, Indiana Jones, right? I've seen it in other things too, but yeah, it was one of them. There's a cliff. But anyway, after that, I probably fainted from fatigue and a lack of oxygen. I woke up with a start, looked around, and was relieved to see Sara lying down next to me. Her chest rose and fell faintly. I could hear the regular sound of her breathing. I looked around again. I checked around the edge of No, which was a lush park. I could see the administration center, hotel, and a tower of light behind the trees. It was still dark, so it didn't seem like I'd been unconscious very long. Maybe an hour or so. I was impressed that we'd been able to swim all the way to the surface. I went over it again in my head. Suddenly, a conversation in the control room with Sara came to my mind.
15階建てのビルを想像してみてください。あるいは3階建ての校舎を5個積み重ねたものでも良いかもしれません。
5 schools stacked? No way, I couldn't swim that.
では、10階建てのビルではどうですか？水深34メートル、ツバイトシュトックがこの位置にあります。
Takshi, you'll feel very foolish. 100 feet? How had I responded to Sora? I remembered I had said it was impossible. Sora said I was being rational. It would have been amusing if, Takshi could have swum that almost the same distance with Sora on that disc. Oops on his part. But even Sora could be wrong. We were able to swim it, Sora, with a broken arm. That reminded me, I wondered what had happened to Sora. Had she suffered the equivalent of death from the blackout? No, Sora was RSD generated. She wasn't human. She couldn't die. I knew that, but I had been with her for such a long time, and Sora was... How could I describe it? She was so human. I felt a blunt sense of sadness, as if I had lost a close friend. Sara's voice pulled me back to reality. This was not the time to be thinking about such things. Sara! Sara! I shook Sara's shoulder gently. Sara opened her eyes slightly. Soon her eyes opened widely. Sara hurriedly sat up. Sara didn't seem to understand the situation. Sara, this is No. We're safe now, we made it. Over 100 feet from Zoete Stock. Yes, we are alive. You are and I am too. Yes, Sara, we did it. We survived. Yay. I told you to trust me. Sara smiled. She suddenly put her hand on her chest. She was probably touching the pendant on her shirt, checking to make sure it was still there. Looking relieved, she pulled the pendant out and grasped it with her hand. Sara whispered softly, I knew that the pendant was an irreplaceable lucky charm for Sarah. Her face suddenly clouded over as she spoke.
そうだ。お兄ちゃん。ナッキュ先輩やたけしたちは
I think they're alright. By the time I turned back, they'd already climbed fairly high. If they kept going, they should have reached the surface.
そう。よかった。
As far as we know, they could have died. Sarah looked relieved.
私たちもいつまでもここにいるわけにはいかないね。
We had made it to the surface safely, but Sarah didn't look very well. Was she worried about being taken back to LeMU after all? Hey Sarah,
何
let's just keep running. Let's run
逃
away.
げる
Yes, from them. I mean, from LeMU.
そんな無理だよ。
It is
どうして
possible.
そんなこと言い切れるの？あいつらのことはお兄ちゃんだって知ってるでしょ？
Think about it, Sarah. This island has to be in utter chaos, right? LeMU flooded and the whole complex is totally destroyed. Since you and the others got out, this place should be in major confusion, right? What, is he saying that you is going to confuse them all? Because of what? It could happen.
うん、そうだね。
I'll be telling everyone how we were left behind in LeMU. And for you and the others, it's the truth. If LeMU has their doubts and tries to look into them, that's as far as they can investigate.
そっか。
So right now, everyone, including LeMU people, will be turning their attention to LeMU and looking under the ocean. They might actually think that we are already dead.
そうか。そうだよね。
So, now is...
チャンスなんだね。
Right now is the chance we've been waiting for.
お兄ちゃんすごい。すごい。
Does that mean we get to pick our own name? Sweet! We're already here, so it's impossible for them to find us in LeMU. If they don't find us in LeMU, they will expand their search for us to the sea around this area. I think they need to get moving somewhere, now. They might suspect that we died and the current carried us off somewhere.
その間に私たちが身を隠しちゃえば追ってくることなんかできないはずだよね。
Yeah, I'm not sure if we can pull it all off that easily, but we'll still have plenty of a head start before they figure out the truth.
そっか。うん。あ、でも。
Suddenly Sarah looked
で
down.
もこの島からどうやって逃げるの？
What?
だってここから出る方法がなきゃ逃げようがないでしょ。
Oh, I think I cut her off. Yeah, that's,
それは
Sarah looked at me as if she was full of confidence in me. Well... She had me, I hadn't thought about that. I thought we would be alright if we could just make it to the surface. I desperately tried to think of something. Hot air balloon, let's do that. Wait, maybe I should think this through now. I know I've got it. There should be all kinds of people around right now that aren't normally here, like construction workers and technical staff. So ships and helicopters should come and go frequently. First of all, you find some clothes and change. Special uniform, it really stands out.
そうだね。
Sarah looked herself over again. And if we can't get aboard a helicopter, then we can sneak onto some ship and get to some port. I'd actually suggest a ship before you try a helicopter. There's only so many people who can fit in a helicopter, but a ship can fit a lot of people, I would think. And there's that, we're going to be alright.
そっか。やっぱりお兄ちゃんすごいね。そこまで考えてたんだ。
No, well, sure. Sarah was innocently happy. I thought to myself that I could fight to protect her, smile with my life. You know, she is the master cracker, so, you know. Yeah. Not sure how that sounded, but, the hacker cracker, she was probably smart enough to figure that out on her own, so I bet she was just letting her brother feel good about himself by coming up with that. She's probably going to hint about it. I thought that would be my mission. Let's go, Sarah. I held out my left hand to Sara, but then again, just because she's good at one thing doesn't mean that she's good at, like, just really smart about everything. Kind of like Professor Plum or something, you know. It's a weird comparison. Sara reached out to me hesitantly. I held her hand tight and squeezed it tight. The warmth of her soft hand spread to mine. For an instant, the memory of Sara holding my thumb flashed across my mind. That fragment in my hand, that shard, had helped me retrieve my memory and rediscover the bond between Sara and me. Let's go, Sara. You're gonna be free! Woo, freedom! Yes, free. Oh, I'd never leave Sara again. I would protect Sara no matter what. We started running toward freedom. Freedom! That's probably one of the happier endings. Open the third eye, the last chapter, Finding Coco. Yes, save. Indeed. So the quest for Coco begins. 9 endings. Okay, so that knocked out the good ending. The epilogue, which I found out. Okay, crap. This is going from memory. But if you get all the points for, I think you get the good ending, or the epilogue, the first time. And I missed the math question with you, so I think that's why I just got the regular good ending last time and not the epilogue. Until you watch it, until you do it the second time, so. So there's one scene left there. And there's a crap load down here. I don't know if this is the if that's the ending, the new ending, or if that's something I missed. I have a feeling it might be something I missed because there's 105. There's math. It is math. 22 scenes left at the end here, so. So yeah, let's I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna start playing through it again. Gonna see what happens. I'm not gonna do shortcuts. I did that with to get to Sara pretty quickly, but we're going to start all over, see if anything new happens now, since all the endings have been, or all the good endings have been unlocked now. So yeah, see you in just a moment, y'all. Hey, just thought I'd go ahead and mention it, but going to wow, this is how am I not able to talk? Just thought I'd go ahead and mention it. That was it was suggested to me by Mr. Dawson that I should pick the kid first. That most people who play it enjoy seeing the kids new version or final version first before Takashi, so that's what I'm going to do. There's been absolutely nothing different so far. To be honest, I don't know really what to expect. So yeah, it's all been flashy text so far. And a cutscene that we've seen many times before. Somehow both him and Takashi see that. But anyway, yeah, there's gonna be. I'm guessing somewhere in here there'll be something new happen. So I think I'll go ahead and end it. I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to take to get to it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get to. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode off about right in here. But what I was one thing I was thinking of though, I was thinking I was almost done. Only 22 scenes not watched, or 23 if you count that one with Takshi, or up towards the beginning. Saying, man, I'm almost done with this. And then I realized this is episode 96, and I've watched, or I've seen, and I have seen about 104 scenes out of 126. So, I don't know if I'm about done with this or not. There might be a lot more left, unless they're short scenes, so I really don't know how much more I have left. Hey, Sarah's gonna happen. What's up, sis? So yeah, I'm going to let this keep rolling, and I'm going to record. I'm not in the best of thinking moods right now, as you can probably tell. I don't think I'm ever really in the greatest of thinking moods, but I think I'm going to record 2 or 3 of these tonight. So yeah, when there's somebody else there, isn't that what it is?
私一人だけでしたよ。他には誰も。
Curiosity, okay. Really? You're sure that there was nobody else?
だからいないってば。
Even in the elevator next to you?
多分誰も乗ってなかったと思うよ。だって今までずーっと大声出して助けを呼んでたのに誰も返事してくれなかったもん。
I wondered why not. The voice that I had heard a little bit ago was grating on my mind. I just want to make sure one more time. Sarah, there was really no one riding in the elevator except for you. So there was somebody.
いないよ。いないけど。
But
どうして知ってるの？
what?
私の名前。
Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Ever17. And this is interesting twist. But Detective Kid is on it. He's gonna figure this crap out. He's drawing from his past experiences, and he's gonna figure this crap out. Felt like not saying crap. Whoa, he's like bad cop all the way there. Who you talking to? Yes, oh, there is one more thing that I was going to mention. Tomorrow, or Friday, possibly expect a new game. This one I think is a short one, I hope. I don't have good, this is my best luck with long-term games. I'm shocked I've actually made it 96 episodes. But, yeah, I'm not going to say the name of it, so, but it was compared To the Moon was one of the comparisons, so I'm not going to play it to 100% like I'm playing this one. I'm just going to play it through once and say that's it, unless it just really gets really good attention or something. I'm going to play it's supposed to be kind of a multiple ending type thing again, so kind of sort of like this, not really, kind of sort of. multiple endings anyway. It's supposed to be really good, so I'm going to try to tomorrow or Friday just sit down and play all of it, get it over with, and then start putting the videos out. So expect that. That might be for people who enjoy this. That might be something enjoyable. But anyway, yeah, that was the last thing I was going to say. Until I was going to say that when this thing happened, expecting this next episode, which might be out pretty soon. It's pretty late. So I don't time these episodes very well when I put them out. I'll put one out at 11 one night and then 2 the next day, which is a different day. So I say, yeah, it's cool. Probably should put more consideration into it, but I don't. I just do things when I do it. But anyway, this is fascinating. I'm very curious here. So I will see you folks in the next episode, and quit shaking a fist at you pretty soon. Nah. And yeah, I do hope you folks enjoyed. Farewell.